So you've cleaned up your diet, started moving your body more, and maybe even added some supplements, but the scale still isn't budging. You might be missing something so small it's easy to overlook. Today we're talking about trace minerals and how these backstage specialists might be the missing link in your weight loss journey. And stick around, because we're going to talk about one particular mineral that you might never even have heard of. And this mineral plays a really important role in how your body stores fat and burns it, and most people are actually deficient in this mineral. You might remember in our previous video, we talked about how minerals can be parts of a play, and we explained that they are producers and they are department heads, and they affect your body's performance. But every great director will tell you that they're only good because of all the behind-the-scenes players working to support their production. These minerals are called trace minerals. You don't need a lot of them, but without them, the body doesn't work as well as it can. You don't need large amounts of all the minerals, but you need to have these minerals on board to make sure that every system operates correctly. Without them, in your production, the lights are gonna flicker, we might not get the stagehands working correctly, and your metabolism could fall apart. So let's review the trace minerals. Let's start with zinc. Zinc, for example, would be your mic tech. Zinc is like the soundstage expert. It fine-tunes your immune system and hormone signals, so every single cue is clear. So without enough zinc on board, your inflammation can rage, and zinc deficiency results in increased cravings, slowed down metabolism, and reduced burning of fat. You have to remember, your immune system isn't just for keeping you healthy in the event of an infection. Your immune system is the master operating system for your body at all times. Zinc is the key ingredient to make sure that your immune system is always functioning at its best. Iron is the stagehand that delivers oxygen. When you're feeling sluggish and tired, it's because your red blood cells haven't got enough oxygen, and so the oxygen isn't being delivered around your body. Iron is the source that helps your red blood cells deliver oxygen and prevent that feeling of tiredness and exhaustion. If you are losing weight and eating less, you need to make sure that you're choosing iron-rich foods, which will help you feel less tired. Selenium would be the light board operator. Selenium is essential for thyroid hormone balance. When you don't have enough selenium in your diet, your thyroid does not perform at peak performance. And we know a sluggish thyroid results in reduced fat burning, so increased weight gain. And people who have hyperthyroidism burn fat too fast. They can't hold on to fat, and that's all due to selenium. Copper is the fabric expert in our play. It's the assistant to our costume designer. If our costume is our skin, copper is essential for making sure you make enough collagen. It improves your iron metabolism, which will improve your energy levels, and so copper and iron work together to keep your energy levels high. Iodine is also super important for your thyroid. Now, a lot of us are iodine deficient because we used to get a lot of iodine with our table salt. When we took table salt out of our daily menu, we lost a lot of our iodine. And iodine works with your thyroid also to control metabolism and to keep your body burning fats efficiently. So you do want to make sure you supplement your iodine. So manganese is our set builder. So if our body, the infrastructure is our set, manganese helps keep the system running efficiently. It fights oxidative stress, which is essentially the rust that can occur inside our body as we react to the pollutants in the atmosphere. So like a set builder, making sure the whole production works, manganese is essential in maintaining the structure and frame of cells, blood vessels, and your bones. So back in the beginning, we talked about a mineral that you might not even know exists, and it's chromium. Chromium is essential to weight loss. We have a skinny shot here we give people called MIC, the skinny shot. It's methionine and isotal and chromium. And chromium is the cue caller in our play. It's the one who's telling your body to burn fat. And when you don't have enough chromium on board, your insulin gets out of sync and your body holds on to fat. Most people have heard that they're often deficient in vitamin C and vitamin D, but have you ever heard that you're deficient in chromium? A lot of people eating processed carbs and processed foods that come in boxes and bags, don't know that those carbs are actually stealing their chromium. So the more processed foods you eat, the lower your chromium load will be, the harder it is for you to lose weight. Most trace minerals don't ask for much. They don't need much space in your body, but without them, the system just doesn't work right. It's sort of like lead in a pencil. It's awfully tiny, but without the lead, the rest of the pencil doesn't work. Without those minerals, you can feel bloated, foggy, brain fog. You hit those weight loss plateaus. So managing your minerals is key to success with your weight loss. The concept behind Lose Weight, Feel Great is that we want you to understand the roles of all the vitamins and minerals and amino acids and the trace minerals. Everything that is in your food organically is there for a reason. It helps your body work efficiently. And our goal with your weight loss strategy, with your weight loss program, is not just to help you lose weight, but once the weight is off, we want you to keep the weight off. And the way you keep your weight off is you embrace all those new food eating habits that you learned during the weight loss program, and you continue on with those weight loss quality foods, single ingredient foods, keeping your menu nice and strong. So if you're doing everything right but not getting the results you want, it might be time to look behind the curtain. Trace minerals are small, but they are mighty. If you liked this video, please hit subscribe, follow, comment. We're here to provide you with lots of helpful information, and we're also here if you ever want to reach out for a personal consult.